John Wick 5 must explain a mystery created by the last movie's recast villain, and it could define Keanu Reeves' franchise future John Wick. Chapter 5 needs to answer a key mystery to the franchise that was created thanks to John Wick 4's villain. John Wick fought many villains over the course of the 4 films released in the franchise thus far, overcoming every single one of them. Although John seemingly died in John Wick 4's ending, a continuation of the franchise has been recently confirmed. Aside from the spin-off movie starring Ana de Armas, the story of John Wick, Chapter 5 is now in development. While it is currently unclear whether Keanu Reeves will return or not, the franchise still has a lot of story to tell. After all, John Wick's high table is still standing, with the destruction of this organization being the primary objective of the iconic assassin since the end of the second film. With this in mind, some questions have been raised by John Wick. Chapter 4, specifically its villain, that need answering in the next movie if Keanu Reeves' legacy in the franchise is to be completed. The question that John Wick, Chapter 4 left shrouded in mystery is how exactly the Elders of the High Table operate. The Elders have been confirmed as the singular leaders of the High Table in the John Wick universe, with 2 being shown across the 4 movies. One was shown in John Wick, Chapter 3, Parabellum before his successor appeared in the opening scene of John Wick, Chapter 4. What neither film divulged, though, is where the Elders come from or how they are chosen. Evidently, thanks to the appearance of a different Elder in John Wick. Chapter 4, the High Table has a process that allows new Elders to take the place of prior ones. This would mean that a new Elder will somehow be picked after John's murder of the most recent one in the opening of John Wick, Chapter 4. Instead of answering exactly how the Elder hierarchy works within the High Table, John Wick 4 introduced the Marquis de Gramont, another member of the organization, as the film's villain. As a result, the mystery of the Elders remained completely unanswered. With the answer to this mystery left unaddressed by both the John Wick films and its titular protagonist, the High Table will continue. John defeated the Marquis de Gramont and was declared free of the High Table's rules, but that does not mean the High Table was defeated entirely. Given that this has been a mission of John's for a while, it only seems fitting that a 5th movie would capitalize on this and have John, if indeed he is still alive, uncover the mystery of the Elders. If this were to be the plot of John Wick 5, the character would grow one step closer to finally bringing down the High Table completely. Rather than fighting other random agents of the organization, like John Wick, Chapter 3, Parabellum's Adjudicator or John Wick, Chapter 4's Marquis de Gramont, John Wick, Chapter 5 would finally pit John against the ever-changing cycle of Elders that runs the High Table. If so, his mission becomes clearer once more. Concerning how the Elders could fit into John Wick, Chapter 5's story, I have already alluded to this. Perhaps the main theory is that John Wick actively seeks out answers to the Elders' mysterious reincarnations. In the opening of John Wick, Chapter 4, John does not seem to know how the new Elder came into power before killing him. As mentioned, this will likely result in a new Elder being appointed. If so, the new Elder could once again seek vengeance against John for going against the High Table, as well as for John potentially faking his death. This would set up the main plot of John Wick 5, figuring out how the Elders are voted in. John Wick is at its best by giving the titular assassin waves of enemies to fight through. Having those enemies be the Elder candidates for the High Table would naturally increase the stakes and narrative weight of his. At the end of the film, John could have killed every potential Elder for the High Table, as well as the other villains in high positions from prior movies, thus finally causing enough damage for the organization to collapse on itself. Concerning how all of this would impact Keanu Reeves' legacy as part of the John Wick franchise, it would make it feel complete. The ending of John Wick, Chapter 4 was excellent, but I cannot deny that I felt somewhat disappointed by the character's death before his mission was truly finished.